Hello, Internet. Today I have for you guys an episode of a podcast called The Arcade that I got invited to be on. They asked me a bunch of questions about video games and my sense of hygiene and all that kind of stuff, and I answered it very honestly. We even got into a debate about PS4 versus Xbox One, so stick around if you're a fanboy and you can leave a mean comment about something that I said. That'll be cool. Behind it, I'll have some gameplay for you to watch, so stick around and watch the gameplay and listen to the podcast. If you want to know more about Game Church or the Arcade Podcast, there'll be links in the description. And here you go, the Arcade Podcast, episode 9.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Arcade, the community-based podcast for Game Church City. This is episode 9, and I'm one of your hosts, Jake Mexon.
My name is James Green.
And my name is Jake Brooks.
And we have a special guest with us.
I'm so excited.
Why don't you introduce yourself, sir?
My name is Dylan Russell, and I make YouTube videos under the name YuB.
YuB.
Because that was the shortest name I could find in 2005.
Wow.
Is that
literally
the meaning
the reason
behind your name?
Yeah, it was the shortest URL I could find that you could still say out loud.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I was gonna ask
That's
you,
impressive.
like, what does that stand for? I bet it has some really deep meaning of like what this means to you in your life, and it just turns out that it doesn't. No, I'm
Absolutely
Turns out he
nothing.
hit
Yeah.
3 random letters on a keyboard. And
So I have a question then. You said in 2005 you started doing this?
I believe so. Well, I didn't start making video game videos in 2005, but I did sign up for YouTube in 2005.
Okay, so are you still living in your parents' basement? Or
Oh, burn.
oh, man.
Oh my gosh.
Ow!
I'm
Actually,
sorry.
if I was in my parents' basement, I would be able to get internet down there, so shows how much you know. So,
That's true.
You got it good.
yeah. Think about that
Good
next time you
job.
try to make me look stupid.
I
So
usually
yes,
don't
this
think.
is Dylan Russell. Like he said, he does YouTube, and he's extremely talented at it. Everyone should go check him out
I'll do it.
right now. In fact, stop listening to this podcast.
Just
and
close
go watch.
this or whatever
Yeah.
else you're doing, yeah.
Because guarantee that what we're doing right now is probably complete garbage compared to what you're going to find on his channel.
Hey,
So
man.
I
Hey.
disagree.
Come on now.
I've been here for 5
Yeah.
minutes and I love it.
Jeez.
yeah,
Actually, I did watch, I think you posted a video in Game Church City a couple weeks ago, and you were playing some Mario game, and I watched
Oh yeah,
that one.
it's like a mod for Mario. Apparently, there's like a bunch of homebrew mods for Super Mario World. So
Yeah, I
that's
couldn't-
cool.
Yeah, I had no idea exactly which iteration it was, so that makes sense.
Some guy who also lives in his parents' basement has created he took Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3 off of NES and Super Mario World off Super NES and combined them all into like one engine to let people make their own games for it. So it's pretty cool.
Cool. Well, I really
Nerd.
enjoyed the homage to Yoshi that you had there. That was good times.
Well, yeah, he sacrificed himself.
Yeah, it was.
He's a good guy. I don't like to talk about it. Him and I were close, so if you
I'm
could
sorry.
lay off.
Let's cut this part out. That's kind of awkward.
Let's be a little sensitive to others' needs.
Yeah, I apologize.
So I mean, so before we get on to the rest of what we have planned for the show and stuff like that, just some quick question for you though. Like, I noticed that you have a lot of different types of content on your channel. I mean, I've been following your channel for a while, and like you do a lot of like Call of Duty Ghost stuff. Then you go and do the Neverending Nightmare series, and then you have some like Minecraft style stuff on there. And
Yeah.
So do you mainly just do PC, or do you dive
Whenever
into
I decided to start doing YouTube videos, I just did it on PC because it was easier. If you're ever going to try and record your gameplay, it's like way easier to start on PC because you don't have to buy anything to record your gameplay. So I started there, but I've started moving over to like Wii and PS3 and stuff like that. But there's a lot of really cool, like that Mario game, I would not be able to play on PS3. You know, someone just made that and put it on the internet. So PC
Right.
has a lot of cool games like that you can find.
For sure. James,
For
I
free.
mean, you're a big PC guy, obviously, and James does YouTube as well under the Green Shell Gamer tag. And like is that one of the big draws for you too, James, for like PC gaming? Is just the fact that like a ton of people just can almost like make random little games like that?
That's kind of why I started with PC too, is because you don't have to buy a capture card or anything like that, and it's just a lot easier to do. And there are a lot of cool like ROM hacks and random indie games that you can't get on any other console. Like I'm doing a Pokemon ROM hack on my channel right now.
Nice.
So
Yeah, as far as indie games go, PC is definitely where it's at because everyone is just churning out these ridiculous games, and some of them are just so bad that you can't not play it. You have to play it to understand. And the last time I got burned on something like that, I was on a website called Game Jolt where anyone can upload a game they made. And sometimes on my channel, people will send me games to try out. And this guy said, I made this game, will you play it? And it was called Depressed Mother Simulator. And I set up my camera and my mic and everything to play this game. And it was just like 30 seconds of a baby crying. And then the mom, like, she just was sad. And that was the entire game.
That's awesome.
It was the
sounds like
worst.
the best game ever.
Yeah. Well, Game Jolt, you can play it.
Yeah, that sounds. That's
Please tell me
it's-
you posted that video.
No, it was 30 seconds long.
Well, I know what my next series is going to be.
Please do. If you can manage to make that a series, I will be impressed.
yeah,
100 episodes. Here we go.
yeah.
I get sadder every time.
Awesome. So we're gonna get more into you and YouTube and how you found Game Church City and all that stuff in a little bit. But first, we have some new members that joined Game Church City, and I think James was gonna read them again.
I said no. Why am
I don't care what you said. You lost the not it game. All right, you
I
lost
said
it.
no.
Okay, here we go. We've got Robert Purchase Ward, Dean Owens, Preston Brandt, Michael Allen Herrera, Caleb Enix, Square Enix, David Towell. Julio, here we go. This is where it falls apart. Julio Perez, Brandon Deadpool, that's not your real name, Andrew T. Salza, Philip Eugene Henderson,
He's offended that
Jenny Oswin Holmes. Oh, God. Cardier, Leon Pettis, Johnny Burren, Will Herska, Jesse Patrick Blazor, Scott Adam Correa. I think that was up there earlier and I said it a different way. Illick Ines, Tim Kennedy, Blake Williams, McDuffie Parisi, Anthony Marquez, Brian Cody Peak, Thomas Warren. Boom.
Yay.
I actually think that you got through that a lot easier than last week.
Yeah, that was
I think so, too.
flawless once again.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just pictured Brandon Deadpool hearing his name, and then you go, that's not your real last name, and him just clicking, like, leave group on Game Group.
It's like, hey, man.
His cursor was hovering over it, trying to decide, and then you said that, and he was like, bye.
Or it's like a Deadpool family, like he's like a little kid dressed as Deadpool, and his dad walks in with like a briefcase dressed as Deadpool.
Mikey, who obviously is our commander-in-chief, our founder, Mikey Bridges, had a huge announcement and a giveaway. And then Jake, I like your notes here. I love them because it says,
What can I say?
he is, after all, a huge man.
He is a huge
Which,
man.
if you've never met Mikey, he is a huge man.
He's about 7'10", I'd say.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that's an estimate.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah.
It is.
But he's pretty much just a big teddy bear, though.
Yeah.
All he wants to do is love you.
And cuddle.
That's
That's
true.
fair.
He does.
Yeah.
We shared a hotel room at C2E2 in Chicago, and we would go to bed in separate beds. I'd always wake up completely surrounded. I mean, he would wrap himself completely around me. I mean, it was like a shell. It was weird.
A big protective shell.
Sounds comfortable, actually.
It was a little sweaty, but you know.
That's
So
good.
Jake, what was his big announcement?
All right, his big announcement is he's pregnant. No, that's not true. There's going to be a Game Church conference in next June, the 19th through the 21st, and it is in Ventura, California.
What?
Yeah,
Big.
So this is the first conference.
it is the very first one.
This is exciting.
It is.
It's right after E3 though. That's
On
gonna
purpose.
be a little tough on the scheduling, but it is on purpose. Yes, it makes the most sense, honestly, for having a conference. But yeah, that's awesome. I'm really excited. I'm gonna make it a point to go if I can. I really would like to.
Yeah, I
I'll
like
be
to
there.
go too. Yeah, James, we've established that you have no job and no life, and or you told us that. I'm just going from your word, taking your word on this
I
one.
think that's actually a direct quote from one of your posts or something like that. I'm not really sure.
You don't
It
have
is.
to bring it up.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I didn't put that on the internet because I wanted you guys to read it aloud. Okay?
If no one reads it aloud, then it's not true.
If you don't post it on the internet, it never happened. Actually,
Right.
So, speaking of, Game Church City and Game Church expanding and all this awesome stuff, I mean, obviously, this year they just started going kind of like worldwide pretty much, going to Europe and all that stuff a couple times. Dylan, so Game Church City, like, how did you find Game Church City?
I found your guys' group through my friend Robert Shameless. And I don't think that's his real last name, but everyone knows who he is by that name. Mm-hmm. He's just a friend of mine who has been involved with the group, I guess. And he was nice enough to tell me, hey, this place is a neato spot to be on Facebook.
Is he from like 1925?
Yeah, he's a time traveler from the past. And,
That's awesome.
It was really nice of him to come to the future just to tell me about your Facebook group. So
That's crazy.
I joined the Facebook group from that, and I didn't know for a couple of days that it was as cool and as expansive as it is. I thought it was just literally a Facebook group about people who like games and also God. I thought that was it. So I didn't pay much attention to it. And then the more posts that started popping up on my Facebook timeline, I was like, wow, they do a lot of stuff. So I was pretty impressed with that. And I knew Jake already, so double whammy.
Yeah.
The other Jake, right?
Yeah, me, Jake
Jake
Mexon.
Jake Mexon.
Xbox
Yes.
Jake.
Yes, Xbox. Jake.
Mexbox.
So yeah, I mean, I've known you since 2006.
Yeah, which is crazy.
That's a long time.
It's
That
really,
is
it's a pretty long time.
a completely different dude when I met you. I like to think.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't
Fabio.
know.
I kind of was. I had
Really?
some real long hair.
Were you a male
the-
model? That's really what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh man,
I'm modeling right now.
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah, I've known Dylan for a while, and then when I saw that he joined Game Church City, it was crazy to think that like I think it was one of those like it's a small world kind of things. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was just kind of really weird. It's like, oh my gosh, like somebody I know is a part of this group too now. Like, whoa, that's crazy. But yeah, I never got around to asking you how exactly you came to Game Church City in general and all
Now
that
you know.
stuff. And yeah, now I know. It's crazy.
Are you sure you guys are friends? Because
We
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
frenemies.
Yeah.
okay.
We are the best of friends that never talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
that's how-
have been to your house, and we live in different states, so that speaks volumes.
Yeah, it's true. That is
That's-
true.
that's
That's more
pretty
than
huge.
I can say about Jake Brooks, who refuses to come to Arizona.
Yeah,
I do
don't know.
refuse.
I don't know why he acts that way.
Because Arizona's lame. It's
all
like
we
on a
did-
different. It's like
I just
4
don't get it.
o'clock
All
out
we
there right
did
now.
was ask you to move here so me and James could have a meeting spot.
Oh, what's
Like,
the big deal?
Yeah, I don't think that's like so
I'm-
much to ask for, dear.
that
dear
is
God.
asking everything. That's,
Pick up your life and move. People do it all the time.
Come on, dude.
You know what? Screw you guys.
That's it. He's moving. You heard it. All right.
Yes.
I'm
yes,
on my
you
way.
got him.
Yeah.
It
Leave
finally
your door
happened.
unlocked.
So, some semi big news. I don't know if this is really big news anymore, but Minecraft for Vita is coming out finally
In Europe.
in Europe. But I did read an update on the story, and it is coming to the U.S. digitally on the same day.
So what you're saying is there's actually going to be something cool for Vita for the first time.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
the Vita.
Yeah,
I just can't afford.
well,
I can't afford one, so I'm bitter. Just let me have this moment.
Okay, all right. Go ahead.
Thank you.
I don't know. I think that if the company that makes the product doesn't even believe in it, I don't think I should either. I don't know. That's just me. But yeah. So people
Yeah.
that have Vitas, like I think Jake, you're probably the only one that has one.
Yeah, anywhere.
You can enjoy Minecraft for Vita coming this October/November.
I would be actually willing to play Minecraft if it was on Vita. Like, for whatever reason, I just...
Well, I mean,
not-
from what I've heard, that's honestly like people that have played it and tried it out at like Gamescom and stuff like that. They've said that Vita it's way better on Vita than even like PS4, Xbox One, even PC. They said like that game is made for Vita, like it's perfect for it.
I can't
That's
imagine
cool.
playing Minecraft on anything but PC.
Yeah.
That's because
But-
you're a huge nerd.
I could picture sitting in like a Starbucks when you have a couple hours to burn, and if it has online and just logging into your friend's server or whatever, just while you're sitting in a Starbucks and with
And
your
then
little
just
PS
griefing the
Vita.
crap out of it.
And then, yeah, well, I was going to say burning everyone's houses down from the comfort of your own little PS Vita. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I like to sit and... Okay, well, maybe you guys make fun of me for this, but I'll like watch football or something, and I'll play like my Vita as well. So I could, get on Minecraft, and I've never played before, so I don't know what you do when you get on there, but I could see it being a good...
Minecraft.
No one
dude.
can actually answer that question.
Yeah.
No one can tell you what you actually do when you play Minecraft.
Minecraft.
No.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, okay, well, you win.
touche.
Disproved my whole theory.
I love Minecraft. I love it. I love playing it. I play it all the time on Xbox One, and I know that there's like an actual. I guess you can kind of call it a story mode. I don't know, but
Yeah,
there's
campaign.
there's an end goal where you like defeat like a dragon or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
But I've never even
You
bothered.
might be thinking of Skyrim.
Oh,
Same game.
I've never even bothered to even think about accomplishing that at all. It's just been like jump in and kind of mess around and be stupid for like hours on end and then just get off.
Yeah,
know.
that's what the game was made for. Like, I think he added all the end game stuff just as to please the people who wanted that, I think my like I've never messed with all that, and I do have a very short attention span, so maybe that's part of it. But I end up building like fake big screen TVs out of like picture frames and stuff. Like I don't do anything productive in that game,
Yeah, no.
and
That's awesome.
and
Not
it's
even-
super fun. Yeah.
I just started building like roller coasters. I finally learned how to like use the redstone to build roller coasters and stuff. So I've been on like a roller coaster kick of trying
That's
to.
cool. Do you
trying
have
to
some
build
That's
online,
pretty
like a
cool.
little server,
Yeah, I
like
know.
Jake's Roller Coaster Land?
What's the name?
Open that
Yeah.
up.
What's the name of your theme park?
Yeah, I didn't name it. I'm not even that creative. It just says New World. That's it. So,
How about this?
Roller
Call it
coasters.
Mech-citement, because your last
Oh.
name is Mexon.
I love
there
it.
we go.
Yeah.
This guy's a keeper.
People might think
I like
it's some
this
kind
guy.
of Mexican racist thing, but it's not. It's your last name.
No, yeah, it's just my last
This
name.
is not racist. I want to tell you that. It's like the commercial. You're like, this is not racist, guys.
Just call it
Yeah.
Mech-citement, and then in parentheses under put not racist.
Yeah, that'll be perfect. That'll be
I will help
perfect.
you build that.
Yeah,
We should do it.
totally. So moving on from Minecraft, the chapel finally started. I guess not finally started, but
Hooray.
officially started.
They had their first.
Yeah,
whatever
when
you
was
wanna
their
call it, get
first event? I guess you could say, like
was-
their first group meeting thing.
For the people listening to this, it was Thursday, October 9th, but for us, it was yesterday.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
So fill in someone who might be tuning in, or just me who doesn't know what that is. What is the chapel?
It's a Bible study that they do over the Game Church TeamSpeak server.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it's the first one was yesterday, and none of us went because we're all heathens.
Yeah, I told Chris Waltney we had like a miniature version of the Purge going on between the three of us.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Well, I was busy. I don't know what your guys' excuse was for not being there yesterday. Well, and obviously, Dylan, I'll excuse you from this, but I don't know about
Well, I didn't
Jake
know it
Brooks and
existed,
James.
so that's
Yeah.
a pretty good excuse.
Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but
I can't remember what I
busy.
was doing.
I already gave you my excuse.
Oh, because you're a heathen?
You don't have a job?
Burn.
I'm sorry. I keep bringing that up. I need to stop.
Well, I have a job,
kill
and while
myself.
that Bible study was going on, I was literally shooting BB guns in my backyard. I think that's what I was doing. So that's a pretty good excuse, too.
That sounds pretty awesome, though.
I think that's
sounds
what God
way
wanted me to
better
do.
than a Bible study.
But yeah, if anybody is interested in that, definitely check that out. Hit up Zach Hughes, hit up Chris Gwaltney and stuff like that if you need more information about joining that server to get on and have a good time.
there is a Facebook group as well, the chapel at Game Church City.
Yes.
So you can join that, and I don't know what they do there or talk about there, but you can join it.
Yeah, I'm sure that there's more information about what they're going to be talking about week to week and stuff like that, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I did get into that group and asked some people what they thought about the first chapel thing, and all of the responses were good. I think people were surprised at how comfortable it was to talk in that setting and be open and honest, especially with, not knowing a lot of the people in the group already.
I could see that being really cool. Like, you could express worries you have or anything like that without having to actually make eye contact with another person. So that's pretty good.
Kind of eliminates
God, no,
that
that's the worst thing
awkwardness.
ever.
Oh, yeah, people. Ugh.
Yeah. Just pretend that you're talking to a robot.
Yeah.
What if you are? What if you are right now? I'm a robot.
Are you Arnold Schwarzenegger?
See, I couldn't have gotten that off my chest if we were sitting face to face, but now you guys, I
deep.
confessed it to you, and that's what the chapel is all about. You can come there and tell them that you're a robot and no one will judge you.
That's very true.
Exactly.
That's very true.
So I think this is a cool thing. I think I like that inside the city, we've talked about this before, but inside the city we have multiple different groups forming, like for the ladies, the salon, and then, obviously for your podcasting stuff, we have the arcade, and then you have the chapel now, and it's kind of cool to see that the city is literally turning into like a virtual city. I don't know. I think it's pretty neat that this is happening.
You should go into Minecraft and get some of that red stone stuff and build Game Church City yourself.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I might just do that.
You can start
I'm on board.
the theme park at Game Church City.
There we
Yeah,
go.
you could
Excitement.
be in the city.
Yeah. I want to get. I'll recruit James and Dylan over here to.
Recruit Zach Hughes. I feel like that's something that he would dedicate his life to.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, get someone who's good at it. I'll help you out, but everything I build looks like it's already been destroyed somehow. So
It's just like a big blob.
yeah,
Yeah, I saw your video where you were building your big
Hashtag
ugly
ugly
house.
house?
Yeah,
Yeah.
hashtag.
Ugly house.
So there's you had to climb this huge ladder into this tree to climb down another ladder just to get into your house. There's no door to get in
there's
or
no
something
door.
like that.
Who has doors?
I just dump buckets of lava all over everything. So
Yeah, that's the way to play Minecraft.
that's what I contribute to.
I used to do that when I played Minecraft, and then I turned 8 and I quit doing that kind of stuff.
Now he just builds big screen TVs out of picture frames and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
I've come a long way. Okay,
Yeah.
You've matured so much.
we should just call this a Minecraft podcast.
Yeah.
We are on one about Minecraft.
We're on something.
So Matthew Selfers was honored by Chris this week, Chris Gwaltney.
That's not your real name.
Yeah. So we should all congratulate him on being honored by the Chris.
I've never met him, but I saw the picture of him, and he has a pretty awesome beard thing going on. So
Yep.
Beards are good.
Yeah.
Yep. It has a pretty cool beard thing going on.
I mean, beards are the lifeblood of the American dream. So
Yeah,
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
he said it. I mean, we were all thinking it, and he said it.
what can I say? I that's what I do. That's what I'm
That's
here
what
for.
you done did.
He speaks the truth.
He speaks the beard.
I'm gonna rub my beard against the microphone real quick.
Let's do it all at the same time.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I can't. I have a pop filter.
This is the worst. This
You
is the
better
worst
shove
thing
that.
we've
You better
ever
throw that pop filter across the room.
And this is when everyone
that
logs
beard.
off the podcast.
Things get really weird.
We
You know,
just
after
jumped the shark.
after about the 30 or 40th minute of beard scratching noises, I kind of lost interest.
Yeah. So
See if you can guess the length of each of our beards based on the sound it makes.
yeah. So Extra Life. We talked about this. Was it last week? Right.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah. So we have
Yeah.
somebody else doing the Extra Life fundraising. Josiah Black is raising money. Now, I haven't really heard a whole lot about Extra Life before like last week. James, you knew about it, right? Mm-hmm. Jake, did you know about it?
Only in name.
Only a name. And what about you, Dylan?
I don't know. I would like a short recap, if we can, of what that actually is.
So Extra Life, James, correct me if I'm wrong, since I'm new to this whole thing. Pretty much like you can like Twitch stream marathon game and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. You
So you do it on,
marathon
like,
video
Twitch
games
and-
to raise money for
Explain it at the
kids.
same time.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys did that really well, actually.
Yeah, I just learned about this, like I said, like just about a week ago or whatever, and I heard about it on IGN, and then somebody in Game Church City was actually participating in it, so I kind of looked it up a little bit more, and then...
So how does it? How does one use a marathon stream of a game to raise money? How does that work?
It's kind of like how you would raise money through like a walkathon or something. You get sponsors and
Oh, cool.
that sort of thing.
So if I said I'm gonna beat Pokemon Red in one sitting, I'm gonna stream it, and it was gonna take like 50 hours or whatever.
You're a slow Pokemon player.
Oh well, I like to talk to everyone. You know, I don't like the Pokemons to feel ignored.
I understand.
Yeah, that's good on you.
But so anybody could decide to do that who has a Twitch. They could just sign up and do it and try to get some sponsors and raise some cash.
Right.
Well,
That is
and,
awesome.
and I don't even know if they stream it because I was reading Josiah's and he didn't even say what he was specifically going to do in it. So it just seemed like he just plays and people give him money.
You don't even have to film
even
it or
think you have
anything. You
to
just tell people you're doing it.
I don't think you have to. I know, like, from what I've read about it, a lot of people choose to go the Twitch route, just as almost like, hey, you can actually, join in, watch, and almost, not to say, like, make sure I'm doing it, but in a way, people can kind of check in and donate money on the internet and stuff like that to...
That's
you
cool.
to
Yeah,
do
and
that.
it's a lot.
So-
That's cool, and it's cool because you're not just saying like, "Oh yeah, I'm on my 300th hour of Dark Souls." It's
Yeah.
like, real,
So you're at the
really? Are you? Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
first level.
But you only started 5 hours ago.
Shut up, mom.
So
Have you guys
ju-
seen? That reminds me of Reddit. I think it's Reddit or Twitch plays Pokemon. Have you seen
Oh, yeah,
Twitch plays
that's good
Pokemon?
stuff.
No, I haven't.
They should do Extra Life. Twitch Plays Pokemon is a guy who rigged up a Twitch stream of Pokemon Red. And basically people in the chat, if they type left or right or up or down, the character on the screen will go that way. You can hit A or B and actually play the game. But the problem is everyone is playing it at the same time. All the commands
no.
work. So they're trying to progress through the actual game. And it's awesome because there's like 1,000 people controlling one character.
The crazy part is that they actually managed to beat the game.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
It took, like a couple weeks of it being on 24/7?
Yes.
That is
It was nuts. Google it. You will see some weird stuff. People would like organize raids to go on there and try to release all the Pokemon out of the PC.
Oh my
It
God.
was good
There's
times.
actually a semi-legit religion that has come out of it about the Helix fossil.
Wow.
It's an interesting thing. You should read up on it.
Yeah,
The
I
internet is a beautiful place.
I was
It's definitely a place.
I was in there while it was actually going on a bit, and it was pretty hectic and fun.
That's awesome. I didn't get to visit it.
I wonder if they made a lot of progress in like the late hours, just people gather together or something. But I guess
know
no
that
matter
there was a
where you
point
are.
where they were stuck on one path where you have to walk along a path, and there's a little cliff that you can jump down. And if you jump down, you have to go all the way back to the start. But it's like just
Yep.
a straight shot, so when you're playing the game, you don't even think about it. But of course, when they're trying to walk down this path, there are tons of people coming in and shouting down over
Down,
and
down,
over again,
down.
so that the guy will jump off. So it took like a day and a half for them to walk down this path.
That is crazy.
That is some devoted internet people.
Wow.
That is nuts. But yeah, so Josiah Black is doing the Extra Life. His goal is to raise $250 for the Riley Hospital in Indianapolis.
Oh yeah, that's where I
So
live.
if I want to support him in that, what would I do?
He has his whatever you want to call it, campaign or whatever, posted in Game Church City. But Josiah, we're going to tag him in this when we post it. But Josiah, if you notice, post your link in the comments of this post.
Yes. And this is happening on October 25th.
Awesome.
So yeah, I think, like I said last week, I think this is awesome. I think it'd be cool for more people in Game Church City to get involved in something like this. You know, we all love gaming. I know a lot of us can go through super long stints of gaming. Like I can, easily putting in 8-10 hours or whatever. I think it'd be cool to kind of challenge yourself and do it for a good cause at the same time. It's fun.
Oh yeah.
You're helping people out. I think this is awesome. I'm going to be checking out his stuff on October 25th, and I'll be supporting him.
Arcade podcast marathon stream.
Oh yeah,
Let's do that.
We're all trying to play Pokemon at the same time.
Yeah.
Game Church plays Pokemon.
James, come on.
I've literally ignored Twitch for the entire time I've been on YouTube, so that might be a good excuse to get started doing that.
Oh, so you're not on Twitch?
I'm pretty sure I have a Twitch. I just have not done one thing with it. I would love to like sit down and just beat Super Mario World in one sitting or something, just to do this thing.
It's good times. I stream on Twitch a bit, and it's good.
Nice.
Yeah,
I will make you guide me through it then.
I have a Twitch account as well, but I don't think I've ever used it.
We have so much in common.
I know.
You guys should hug.
You should do it.
Can we hug? How do you do that to the computer?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure a Japanese scientist somewhere has found a way.
Yeah.
It's a hug simulator. It's a game it's an indie game on PC.
I bet you if I Google that right now, it's real. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hug simulator PC.
Pug simulator.
Pug simulator.
Ooh.
Okay, Get Hugged, Hug Punks is a urban hugging simulator.
Urban.
All right. It's called Hug Punks, HUGPUNX.
Oh.
It's a real thing. I cannot recommend it because it looks super sketchy, so maybe you should not go looking for that.
Yeah.
Like, give us your passwords to all your...
I don't mean sketchy like that. I just mean anything that's a hugging simulator, you probably want to stay away from.
But anything that's
true.
involving punks, you should move towards.
Oh, so then you should just look at that and not do anything with it.
Right.
Cancels itself out.
Just basically pretend this conversation didn't happen.
Yeah, go ahead. Jeffrey, edit this part out. He's going to edit it out. Thanks, Jeff. He's a good guy.
We never talked to him. Don't ever talk to him again.
We only talk to him when we need something.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff, shut up. He's in there getting smart. I don't think I like that guy.
Freaking Jeff, man.
Jeez.
Jeffrey.
James, it was your turn to feed him. And
Yeah. Can't neglect his feeding schedule.
This poor
James.
guy editing our podcast is locked up in a studio booth somewhere. Quit rattling your chains, Jeff. It's coming through the mic. Come on.
So, the fellows over at God Mode X, they host gaming nights and stuff like that. And Dylan, if you don't know what God Mode X is, it's God Mode X is kind of like Game Church UK, and the guys over there, Mike Scott and Davey Thompson, what they do is they go to pubs over in like Ireland and stuff like that, and then they set up game consoles and they just go crazy and they just game on like projectors and stuff like that, and they invite everybody to come out for like late night gaming, and they just kind of enjoy each other's company and hang out and play games. And
that's very smart.
Yes, and they hand out the Game Church Gamer Bibles as well, and they have some other like swag and stuff that they give out. And so what was it, Jake? This past time they handed out 27 Bibles?
Yeah. Well, they hosted a gaming night for a church youth group, so I don't know if it was at the actual church or what. I think it was. And they set up, I think they brought everything they would need, like the hardware and everything, and they set it all up and hosted a gaming night for a few hours and brought some free stuff. And
that's called a LAN party.
I don't know if it was a LAN party, though. I don't know if they...
That sounds awesome, because I know from personal experience at the church youth group I help out with, the kids show up and they all fight over who gets to play Rock Band, and there's like two kids playing Batman Forever on SNES in the corner. And then, awesome. They're like so excited about that part of it. So that's really smart to make it all about that.
Right, and I work for a church. I work with youth professionally, whatever that means. But I've tried to do a couple game nights, and it's fine. I hook up a few consoles and whatever. But it'd be really cool to have like an outside group come in and do that well and take care of that. That's like that kind of side of things.
Nice.
So
I think it's cool, especially like I think a lot of churches that I've gone to and stuff, they don't. Not to say that they don't really let you like set up like a LAN party or something like that, but it seems more of like a joke than anything else. So I'm not. I think it's pretty sweet that they were able to actually find a church that would allow them to just come in and with the youth group and just like play games and hang out and all that stuff for a couple hours. But yeah, so they handed out 27 Bibles and some other cool free stuff, and keep up the good work, guys.
well, speaking of games,
Yeah, speaking of games,
Speaking of games,
go ahead, Jake.
Halo 2 apparently this is big news. The worst thing this is modern day tragedy. Halo 2 will not be in 1080p.
What?
So one, suck
This is
it,
ridiculous.
you Xbox.
This is
fanboy.
just
You're outraged, Jake.
yeah.
that's not what Master Chief would want.
I mean, what do you guys think about? Like, I don't know. I'm torn on this whole resolution deal. Like part of me is kind of appalled that this is 2014. We have these next gen systems. Everything should be running the minimum 1080p, especially when they made Sony and Microsoft made all these bragging comments when they were announcing the systems that, hey, these consoles are going to be 4K ready for the future and all that stuff. And, we're going to future-proof you. The PS4 comes with a 4K ready HDMI cable and like all this crazy stuff. And I just think it's like, part of me thinks it's a little pathetic that we can't even get 1080p on Xbox One.
Yeah, but it's just for that game, right? That game that came out long time ago.
Just about every game that has come out for Xbox One has not been 1080p.
Yeah.
What?
And Xbox, like I was reading an article about how Assassin's Creed, the new Assassin's Creed game, is going to be on 900p on both consoles.
Yeah,
There's
I
a
saw that too.
900p? Hold on.
Yeah. And they said that even though they could have made it work on PS4, that they didn't want the games to be different. So
I saw that
probably
too.
easier
so
for
Jake's
them.
inferior console is holding back my gameplay experience.
Now, wait, hold on a second.
You
Well, hold
freaking
on.
suck.
Okay, so like I said in the beginning, part of me is upset that this is the year 2014. We have these next gen systems, and I can't achieve 1080p on an Xbox One. But the other part of me is just like, who cares? Like,
Yeah,
when you look at a game like the wildly unsuccessful game of Rise that came out for Xbox One at launch. That game is undeniably probably one of the best looking games of next gen on any system. The game is gorgeous. And that's at 900p. So if that game is running at 900p and it looks that good, then I'm fine with that. If 900p means I can still get amazing looking games, then who cares?
Unless you have a pretty giant TV, it's probably they all look pretty alike.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, if you can honestly tell me, playing on a TV that you're most likely sitting, probably almost 10 feet away from, at minimum, if you can tell me that you can tell the difference between 900p and 1080p, then you should be upset. But
You're lying.
everyone else in the world that can't, because I don't think that it's even possible, just calm down.
I just like ribbing on the Xbox One because it's Microsoft made poor decisions, and I have things to make fun of you about.
It's
Totally
funny because
unrelated. I'm buying an Xbox One tomorrow, so please don't ruin this for me.
We'll ruin it. I don't care.
I just want to be more like Jake Maxon.
I'm happy for you. Look, I have a Wii U, I have a PS4, I have an Xbox One.
Rich guy alert.
Yeah, really.
My Wii U, that's a system that me and my wife play. We have fun on it. That's just like an all around just fun system. I mean, obviously, I don't take Nintendo seriously when it comes to serious gaming.
Not anymore. Nintendo.
I play my PS4. I love my PS4, but I only play my PS4 for exclusives. For some reason, I don't know why. It's just my big upbringing on gaming has mainly been Xbox and Microsoft focused. That's just what I lean towards. I love.
I have the
Xbox.
same exact opinion as you. We are literally best friends right now.
Are you guys a part of a cult?
Yeah,
maybe.
It's called anyone else who owns an Xbox.
Yeah, really.
I just I think it's funny though, since you brought that up though, James, is that like last generation on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, it seemed like all the Xbox 360 owners kind of made fun of the PS3 people because it seemed like the PS3 was just, besides being well built, was just a piece of crap.
Yeah,
honest,
It started that way.
Yeah.
I have a PS4. I bought that because, to me, I would rather pay the same amount of money for a console that's better. I mean, even though you can't technically tell the difference in that sort of thing,
Right.
it is a more powerful console. So
Yeah.
that's why I decided to buy it. But I mean, I'm still gonna own an Xbox One eventually. Like, I'm still a fan of the Xbox. So
Yeah. Well, I'm unique in that, and I know that the PS4 is probably a better system, but I also know what my brain likes, and I want to
Yep.
play what my friends are playing, and all that kind of. It's like people who drive old muscle cars. They know that it doesn't get the same gas mileage as
Right.
like a Honda Civic, but they just like it,
Yeah.
you know, and that's what they like.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the important part. I mean, that's what gaming
Yeah.
comes down to, is something you enjoy doing. So logic goes
Yeah.
out the window at that point.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. Congratulations on your purchase tomorrow.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna totally not have as much money as I had before I buy
I
it.
just hope that you change your mind and get a PS4 so that you can play
No.
with me and Cool
No.
Jake instead of
Yeah.
Well, I
playing
have
No.
the reason I was trying to decide which one to buy for a long time, and it came down to I found a way to get an Xbox One for a stupid good deal.
Well, there you go.
Because no one
So I'm just gonna do that.
right there.
Yeah, all of that beautiful stuff I said about knowing what I like, I actually like not spending as much money.
That's really the most important thing.
You guys just exposed me.
Yeah. Well, but when I bought my Xbox One on release day, I loved it. I loved it. And then when I bought my PS4 like months later, I loved it. And then I was like, you know what? When it comes down to it, like if I couldn't buy an Xbox One and I could only find a PS4, like after playing both, I know I would have been just as happy with that purchase as I would have an Xbox One when it comes to the quality of what I'm playing. Because now it seems like they are almost on even playing fields in terms of quality, even though, yes, I know that, we can't get 1080p fully yet on every game, but, you can't really tell the difference, and the content and everything like that. Like, they both play and look great, so.
Yeah, I mean, like, when it comes down to it, what really should be the determining factors to make you choose one console over the other? I mean, just personal preference.
Yeah.
That's really the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's why we just need to have one stinking console.
Oh, dude.
I vote for Ouya.
If you just Ouya's cool, man.
Yeah.
If you leave the exclusives out of it, they're both just amazing technology that
Yeah,
we're lucky
for sure.
to have to play. So it's like real silly that people get so up in arms about which one's cooler.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, having the competition helps make them better.
That's
So-
true.
Yeah,
You just changed my
Yeah.
mind.
Oh, wow. That's not
Good
hard
job.
to do.
I'm fickle,
apparently.
man. I'm a fickle guy.
We all
Fickle
know
pickle.
that Wii U is the best
PS4 forever.
next-gen console.
I'm just waiting for Nintendo. I feel like they have something up their sleeve, and they're just going to, like, blow us away with it.
If they have something up their sleeve, hopefully it's making a console I can sit down and play like a freaking grown up. And I will be Nintendo for the rest of my life
Yeah.
if they did that. I really would.
Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon.
It's like they're going through this weird experimental college phase where they're just trying out everything, seeing.
Yeah.
They're just trying to be the Apple of the gaming world. Once they give that up, they could be really good.
Yeah.
They don't need to reinvent gaming every 2 years. They just make games that are good and we can play normally. That's what I want.
The best Wii U games are the ones that you just play. Like
Yup.
Mario 3D World
figure.
and Pikmin and like those type of games that don't have any like gimmicky stuff in them. Mario Kart. Those are the best games on Wii U.
And I feel like the guy in charge of them over there is he's doing his job really well, because if you look at the sales compared, Wii, PS3, Xbox 360, Wii won.
Yeah.
Everyone got a Wii.
Yeah.
But it's like it dropped off real quick because it's a gimmick and it's over fast.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Soapbox abandoned.
So yeah, please don't go back on your decision for an Xbox. I need friends on Xbox Live. All of them left
I
to go
will,
to
man.
PS4.
Unless I can
Doesn't
get
have anybody to play
a
Destiny
PS4
with.
for like $280, I am not changing my
Awesome.
mind.
That's not going to happen.
Jake, sell him yours. You don't really care.
Hey, yeah.
If it's going to keep him from buying an Xbox One, I definitely will not be selling him mine.
That's fine. Sell me both of yours. That's cool.
there you go. 280 for both.
Yeah.
$280 for both.
Yeah, what a steal.
That's
a good deal,
$140
man.
You know
pop.
what?
Just do it.
that-
You know what? Okay, Jake, we decided you're doing it.
Yeah. Okay, you're moving to Arizona. Jake's selling me his video games. It's decided. It's fine.
Yeah.
Why did I let this podcast control my life?
Peer pressure from people who can't really be around or see.
So, next topic, Jamesy.
Yes.
Go ahead and lead us in.
One of the members, Felipe Sands,
I love it.
was asking if he should buy an already built PC or if he should have one built for himself.
So I have my answer, but I want to hear the two guys that are the main PC guys here. Like, what are your thoughts? Starting with Dylan.
Yes. Sorry, it's the first time I've ever been picked first for anything. I started doing YouTube on I started making gaming videos on YouTube on January 1st of this year, which is 2014, in case you're listening from far, far in the future. I bought a PC off of Craigslist that was already built. It's a giant tower. It's like a nice case, but it's like last year. It's good for like last year. You know what I mean? It's not the newest stuff. So I did that. I paid $400 for it, and I've been completely happy. So if you don't think you know enough about it to maybe build one yourself, like I don't, because I'm real computer dumb, I encourage you to surf eBay or surf Craigslist and try and find one, because other people have put a lot of time into their computers that they don't want anymore that you can have.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Like, if you don't have the technical know-how, you can find something that's already been built or go on a website where you can kind of just pick the parts that you need. I know that that's what Jake Mexon did. When I got my gaming PC, which is getting a little bit dated now, I had a roommate who did computer stuff for a living, so he helped me get what I needed and all that. But I wouldn't necessarily go the route of like going to Best Buy and buying some random Dell, like if you want a gaming computer.
Don't do that.
No.
So you're
That's
saying I
all.
should go buy a Mac if I want a gaming computer?
I think there are only like 3 games that you can play on Mac. But
Candy Crush is one.
Minecraft, and Minecraft are all 3 of them.
So so I did exactly what James was saying. I kind of scraped together enough funds for a gaming PC, and I asked James. I'm really computer dumb. Like, I know nothing about anything involving computers. I just love gaming.
We're the same person.
So I asked James. I was like, "Hey man, will you help me out?" And he was like, "Hey dude, I just want to let you know, like, there's these sites like iBuyPower and even the more expensive route like Origin and stuff like that. You can go to, and you can kind of just pick your parts, and then they build it, they ship it to you, you're good to go." I was like, "Okay, sweet." Origin, outrageously too expensive, so I didn't bother with them. But I went to iBuyPower, and when I was picking out my parts, then I realized, yeah, I'm really dumb. I have no idea what any of this crap means. So I reached out to a couple of YouTubers and asked them their advice on what I would need and like, this is the kind of games I want to play and stuff like that. I don't want anything crazy, but they helped me pick out my parts, and I went the iBuyPower route. And they sent me my computer, and it's super awesome. I love it, and it didn't cost me an arm and a leg. When I was looking at buying already built computers from like a bad example, but like Alienware or something like that, like sites that just sell you pre-built gaming computers, it was about the same. It was about I think it was $500 to $800 cheaper to go with iBuyPower, which was kind of strange. I didn't know.
It's a good chunk of change.
Yeah, it was really, really crazy, like how much cheaper it was to go that route, which I wasn't expecting it because I was thinking, hey, I'm having these people, I'm picking my parts, but they still need to build what I chose. So labor and all that stuff like that. Like I was assuming it was going to be a little bit more expensive, but
Yeah, you're just paying for like the brand name or whatever.
yeah.
Like,
So I think that, already built PC or build one yourself. Like if you know a lot about computers, then yeah, might as well build one. Why not? If you kind of are on the fence, then I would strongly recommend iBuyPower. I think April, the mayor, just went and did iBuyPower as well recently.
Yeah, she just got
Yeah.
one. Like she's still super pumped over it. She's honeymoon phase with her computer right
Yeah,
now.
so iBuyPower, I would strongly recommend that, thanks to James, who recommended iBuyPower to me. But I would go with that route. I mean, not to mention the hassle of building one. If you screw something up, then it's on you. But
I feel like iBuyPower should be giving us money right now for this podcast.
I think they're giving Jake Mexon some money. It sounds like it.
yeah,
He doesn't
I don't
need
know
it,
their
and he listed
website. I mean,
all
it's just
threes.
www.ibuypower.com. I don't know, something like that.
they do have some back to school
You
sales
guys go to,
going on. Blah, blah,
go to
blah.
my Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm wearing
Go
my
to
t-shirt.
iBuyPower.com/Jake Mexon to get a special discount.
For a 10% discount, yeah. One good thing to keep in mind with the gaming PCs like that is they're like cars in that you can take in the little parts off and put in new parts that make it current, and it's awesome. My cousin came over the other day. I was having a problem, and I didn't understand what was happening because my computer hates me. And so he came over with a graphics card that was better than one I had, and he literally just switched it in 10 minutes, and I have no problems anymore. And it was so cool to me because I am a idiot, techno dumb, and so that was like black magic to me that he did that. And apparently all these gaming PCs
magic.
are like that. You can switch the parts out and discombobulate the thing.
And
Yeah, you can
That's-
expand your hard drive, your RAM, put a new video card in. Like you can keep your PC going for years
10
and
years.
years.
yeah, and that's
Whereas
Yeah.
if you have a Mac, you're kind of stuck.
You just throw them in the trash and go ask Steve Jobs for another one from heaven.
From the grave.
so, and that's what I
That's
think.
black magic.
That's what I think is cool about iBuyPower itself. Is you're picking your parts, they build it, they send it to you. But in the future, when you actually learn more about PCs, you can go on Newegg or Amazon or whatever and buy a better graphics card, and everything's set up for you to actually customize and do it yourself later on when you actually get more familiar
Yeah.
with it. So everybody go to www.ibuypower.com and put in coupon
Slash Jake
code
Mexon.
the Optimistic Nerd.
/Game Church 10% off.
Hey.
But anyways, we are out of time, guys.
This
What?
was an extra long.
Yeah, this was
episode.
actually
This is
Dang.
super long.
really, really long episode. So
I blame Dylan's beard.
yeah,
I didn't even know that we had a time limit, dude. I've been talking for so long.
Yeah, I
Just
was,
keep it going. Make it a
my God,
2-hour
shut
episode.
Split them up, dude. All you got to do is say, "Oh, hello, welcome to part 10."
yeah,
this is our extra life marathon thing. This
yeah,
is
exactly.
podcast for 24 hours.
I'll never be tired of talking to you guys.
I like that.
Oh, I like that.
So, thanks again, everybody, for listening to us ramble on about a bunch of random stuff. We appreciate it
We do.
a lot.
love
Yes.
Dylan, are
Hey.
you on the Twitter sphere and
I am.
and the Facebooks?
I would just go to the Twitter. It's easier to know one thing than know a bunch of things. My Twitter is YuB Plays, YuBPlays, and the best place to go is just YouTube because I have links to everything there. So it's youtube.com/YuB, YuB. I post a video every day. That's my plug. Come watch me do stuff.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Sounds creepy.
I literally
I
just
hate
followed you
promoting
on
myself,
Twitter.
so that was super awkward for me. I'm sorry.
So yeah,
I just live followed you on Twitter.
Whoa! Oh, it popped up on my phone. Look
Do you
at that.
do you take requests like for games to play?
Oh, absolutely. I don't want to choose anything for myself at all, ever.
What? I don't even know how to
I don't like
respond
picking.
to that.
I don't like picking stuff. Pick something for me right now. Let's go.
Something. I don't know. I got nothing.
Mom Simulator.
Go to work tomorrow or not? Your call.
Sad
Let's
Mom
hear it.
Simulator.
yeah.
No, depressed mother
mom.
simulator.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
So
You should do Octodad. I think that'd be funny.
I'm on it. I'm playing right now.
It's PS4
I beat
game,
it.
so
everybody
game.
follow Dylan. James, where can everyone find you?
Green Shell Gamer.
then that honestly, that's literally he's
You are way
reserved
better at that than me. That was
every
awesome.
space in the internet that has that title. So anything that you type in Green Shell Gamer, he'll come up.
Yep, James is a marketing Mongol.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good. I should learn from you, sir.
What about you, Mr. Brooks?
My Twitter handle is Indiana Brooks.
I like that.
Yeah.
And then you can find me on Twitter at The Optimistic Nerd, and I talk about a bunch of random crap that doesn't mean anything. But you can also find me on Facebook.
Sold.
So check me out on there as well.
I'll check you out.
Thanks. It was kind of
He took it
creepy,
there.
but friendly.
So this is officially our longest outro
Yes.
ever, I think.
Yes, I think so.
We got to sing our song still. Dylan,
Yeah.
that's you.
Wait,
Take it away.
What's the song for the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
What's the title of the podcast?
It's called
Sorry.
the Arcade Podcast Episode 9. That's what it's called.
The Arcade Podcast, Episode 9. You just heard it with your ears. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, we can officially
have
get
a
off now. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Yeah, thanks again for joining us. Follow YuB Plays, and we will see you next week.
We love you.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye.